Hi, hello, welcome back to Dr. Zahir Math. In this video, I'm going to explain exercise 1.8 part 2. What is part 2? Why functions are continuous or discontinuous using the formal definition. So I'm going to check continuous or not continuous, which is discontinuous, okay, using the definition of continuity. What do you mean by the definition? There are two conditions are there. Step number 1. That is condition number 1. F of A is defined. Let me explain everything, don't worry. Number 2 is limit x tends to A, f of x exists. Okay. And number 3 is, I'm not going to write number 3. Condition 1 is equal to condition 2. Then the function f of x is continuous. Function f of x is continuous at x is equal to A. Right? Yes. So once again I'm telling, what do you mean by f of A is defined? It means when you put x is equal to A, you should get answer, not infinity. If you get answer, then f of A is called defined. Next thing is limit x tends to A, f of x exists. Same thing, the previous videos we calculated limit for many functions. So you here also answer should come. If the answer comes, then it is limit exists. If the first answer and the second answer, are equal, then f of x is continuous at x equals A. What do you mean by first one? First one is f of A, right? What do you mean by second one? Limit x goes to f of A, f of x. If these two answers are same, then we are going to say that function f of x is continuous at the point x is equal to A. Clear all of you? So this is the definition of continuous function. Let's go to the first question. Use the definition of continuity and the properties of limits to show that function is continuous at the given number A. So this is the place you are going to concentrate. At the given number A. What is your A? A is given -1. Right. Now let us start the solution. What is the first condition I said? First condition is f of A is defined. That means what? What is your A? F of -1 is defined. Clear all of you? So what is your f of x? Your f of x is 3x square plus x plus 2 whole power 5. We are going to put f of -1. 3 times -1 the whole square plus -1 plus 2 the whole power 5. So this equals -1 the whole square is +1. So it is 3. -1 plus 2 is 1. 1 plus 1. So it is going to become what? 4. So this equals 4. The answer is what? 4. If you don't know, you can put it in the calculator. Did you get the answer? Yes. So this step is verified. Second step is step number 2. What is step number 2? Limit x tends to A, f of x exists. It means what? You have to get answer. So this implies limit x tends to, what is your A? -1. What is your f of x? 3x square plus x plus 2 the whole power 5. Right. So we are going to put x is equal to what? -1. So 3 times -1 the whole square plus -1 plus 2 the whole power 5, which is equal to what? The same answer, 4. What is step number 3? Step number 3 is step 1 answer is equal to step 2 answer. Step 1 answer is equal to what? Step 2 answer. What is step 1? F of A. What is step 2? Limit x tends to A, f of x. Both answers are same. Yes. Both the answers are same. So yes. So therefore the function is what? Continuous. Continuous at x is equal to what? -1. That's it. So simple question. Clear everybody? So 3 conditions you are going to think. F of A is defined. What is the meaning of defined? You have to get the answer. That is called defined. And limit exists. What do you mean by limit exists? You have to get the answer. What is answer? Some values you have to get other than infinity. Keep in your mind. Let's go to the second question. Right. Use the definition of continuity. Again, use the definition of continuity. Show that the function is continuous at the given number A. What is your number A? It is 1. Actually, you will find it difficult using nu. Nu is what? The frequency symbol, you know. This is not V, frequency symbol. So what I'm going to write, let me write this question as f of x equals 2 times 3x square plus 1 and A is equal to 1. No problem. You can write it in x, nothing wrong, right? Okay. So now what we are going to do it, first condition, the first condition is f of a is defined. What do you mean by that? A is 1, so f of 1 must have what? Answer, right? That means it is defined. So what is your f of x? Your f of x is 2 times square root of 3x square plus 1. Put x is equal to 1, a is 1, right? Actually a is only 1, that we can put it in x because we are defining as f of a, right? Okay, so 2 times square root of 3 times 1 square plus 1, so which is equal to how much? 4, right? So we are getting an answer. Second one, what we are going to do, limit x tends to a, f of x exists. That means what? You should get the answer here, right? You should get an answer here. You should get answer here, right? So therefore, what is that? Limit x tends to, what is your a? 1. And what is your f of x? 2 times 3x square plus 1. So let me put the question, the values. So this is equal to 2 times square root of 3 times 1 square plus 1. So this is equal to 2 times 3 plus 1. Oh, okay, it's 4, right? Square root of 4. So now check your first answer and second answer. Is it same? Yes. So if the step number answer is equal to step number 2 answer, then we can say that function is continuous at x is equal to what? A. That a is what? 1. Clear everybody? Function is continuous. What is step number 1? F of a. What is step number 2? Limit x tends to a, f of x. That's it. These are the 2 questions for continuity. Now the next question. Explain why the function is discontinuous. Why the function is discontinuous? It means any one of these conditions not satisfied, correct? If the first condition is not satisfied, you can stop it. Suppose first condition you got the answer and the second condition is not satisfied, again it is not discontinuous. Okay, clear everybody? So let's go to the solution. So what is step number 1? F of a is defined. What is f of a? F of minus 2, you should get the answer. Clear everybody? Right. So what is your f of x? Your f of x is 1 divided by x plus 2. Right. So we are going to put what? F of minus 2. 1 divided by minus 2 plus 2, which is going to become what? 0. So infinity. So when you get infinity in the class, maybe they told you undefined or indeterminate form, whatever it is. So it is not at all defined, or you can say not defined. Okay, right. So if the first condition is not satisfied, then immediately you can write f of x is not continuous at x is equal to what? A. That a is how much? Minus 2. Clear everybody? Right. Let's go to the next question. Again, explain why the function is discontinuous at the given function. Sketch the graph is not included. Please cut it. We are not going to sketch. Okay, look here the questions. So far, you got only one function. Something like defined in one interval. But here if you see, there are 3 intervals. Here 1, 2, 3. 3 intervals are there. When you see this one, x less than 0. This means what? It is left hand side. When you see this one, x is more than 0. It means what? Right hand side. So how do you calculate the limit here? You have to calculate left hand limit, right hand limit. Keep in your mind. So let's go to the solution. Okay, right. Step number 1. What is step number 1? F of a is defined. F of a is what? Defined. So what is your a? A is equal to 0. It is given a is equal to 0. So it's already given in the question. You no need to find out. X is equal to 0. What is your answer given? It is 0. So you got the answer, it is clear, right? Step number 2. Step number 2, I have to find limit x tends to a f of x. But I cannot find directly like previous questions. Why? In the previous questions, you had f of x is equal to what? Some 2 times 3x square plus 1. And f of x is equal to what? Something like 3x square plus x plus 2 the whole power 5, something like that. All are one functions. But here there are many functions. We call it as piecewise continuous, all these things. Don't remember all these things. Forget it. So just you remember there are 3 functions. One function already we use it for f of a is equal to what? 0. Right. So you have to calculate left hand limit and right hand limit. Why teacher you are calculating left hand limit, right hand limit? Because already in the last exercise we calculated if the left hand limit is equal to right hand limit, then is equal to what? Limit of a function. Is equal to what? Limit of a function. What is limit of a function? Limit x tends to a, f of x. That is what we are going to calculate. Clear all of you? Right, let me put a line. Left hand limit. What is left hand limit? Put x is equal to what? A minus h. X tends to a, h tends to what? 0. So x is equal to, what is your a here? It is 0. A is 0. So it is minus h. Similarly, right hand limit. Put x is equal to what? A plus h. What is your a? X tends to a, h tends to what? 0. So what is your a? A is 0. So put x is equal to what? H. Right? Okay. So limit x tends to a will changes to now. Limit h goes to 0. Remember all of you? If you don't know left hand limit, right hand limit, please watch the previous videos and come. Limit h tends to 0, right? And then f of x. What is your f of x? Your f of x is left side. Left side is cosine x. So let me write the function here. Left side, your f of x is equal to cosine x. Right side, what is your function? 1 minus x square. So right side, your function is f of x equals 1 minus x square. Right. So you are going to put x is equal to h. So cosine h. Clear everybody? Not h, minus h. Here it is minus h. Because in the place of x, you are putting h. So limit h goes to 0, right? What is cos of minus theta? Let me write the formula. Cos of minus theta is equal to cos theta. Sine of minus theta is equal to minus sine theta. Keep in your mind, these are all basic ideas, okay? And tan of minus theta is equal to what? Minus tan theta. So cos of minus theta is what? Cos theta, which is cos h. So when h tends to 0, cosine 0 is equal to what? It's equal to 1. So cosine 0 is equal to 1. So your left hand limit is 1. Okay, right. Let me go to the right hand limit. Limit h goes to 0. Limit h goes to 0. Your function is 1 minus x square. So you put x is equal to h. 1 minus h square. Right. Now if you put h is equal to 0, 1 minus 0 square, which is equal to 1. Wow. Left hand limit is equal to right hand limit. Yes. So what is the conclusion? Left hand limit is 1 and right hand limit is 1. So limit of the function is what? 1. So therefore limit x tends to a, f of x is equal to what? 1. This is step number 2 answer. What is step number 3? What is step number 3? If step number 1 answer is equal to step number 2 answer, then it is continuous. Clear everybody? What is your step number 1 answer? Your step number 1 answer is 0. And step number 2 answer is what? 1. So it is 0 and it is 1. Is it equal? No. Therefore, f of x is discontinuous, or you can say not continuous at x is equal to what? 0. Clear? Right. So let me go to the next question. I think this is the last question. Right, it is not related to anything, check continuous or interval, nothing. Just some expressions given, they are asking the functional value. Suppose f and g are continuous functions such that f of x, such that g of 2 is equal to 6. So what is given? G of 2 is equal to 6. And something is given, they are asking the question f of 2. Right, so let me write this one. Limit x goes to 0, 3 times f of x plus f of x multiplied by g of x is equal to 36. Okay, let us start putting f of 2. So 3 times f of 2 plus f of 2 g of 2 is equal to 36. Clear? G of 2 is given how much? 6. So let me put here 6. So 3 times f of 2 plus f of 2 times 6, which is equal to 36. So here 6 times, here 3 times. So 6 plus 3 is what? 9 times f of 2 is equal to what? 36. So divide by 9 and divide by 9, and f of 2 is equal to what? 9 4s are 36. F of 2 is equal to 4. Clear everybody? Clear? Right. So this finishes your exercise 1.8. Clear all of you? Right. So now exercise 1.8 is completely over. This part 2 is also over. Clear all of you? Right. Well done. Now you understood where and why functions are continuous or discontinuous. Again, I'm saying practice more problems using these methods to get full marks in your exams. like, subscribe and share with your friends for more MA101 Calculus 1 videos for Bachelor Degree program. See you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.